What is up, everybody, and welcome to another video, once again down in the garden section of my apartment complex. A little more interesting of a background where I can go to like different colors and stuff and show things off. Today, I am flipping my Maxace Apostle, and this thing is so much fun. I really enjoy it. It reminds me weirdly of like a Benchmade 42, in the sense of like, but like way better. Like if the Benchmade 42 was like as good as it possibly could be, it kind of reminds me of that. Flipping wise, like it just feels Benchmade 4Xy in a way that I kind of have trouble describing. I'm not sure that everybody would agree with me on that, but that's not the point. Flipping is subjective. That's just how it is. But yeah, I love this balisong. Super fun, super cool. It's a channel titanium design that has a pensless system, and somehow, for me, this pensless system has stacked up and has worked so far. And I've put a fair bit of mileage on this knife. It's not anything close to what I put on my JK Designs balisong, but you know, it's still a fair bit of mileage that I've put on this thing, and it's done shockingly well. So, you know, so far, good job, Maxace, on this. Don't want to get ahead of myself and say that it's perfect, because it probably isn't. Pensless is just inherently flawed, but at the same time, you know, it's neat, it's good, works. Either way, it also has a really cool spring latch, which I love. I'm just a big fan of spring latches in general, and so far, Maxace is the only company that I will keep the spring latch on. Because you do have to replace the spring inside the spring latch. Actually, this is one of the only balisongs I haven't replaced the spring. I just realized that is the original spring, mostly because it would be almost impossible to replace the spring in this thing the way that I normally do it, which requires a sandwich balisong. Getting inside this channel and trying to figure that out would have been an absolute nightmare, so I just went with the regular spring. But thankfully, the regular spring on this one is really good. It keeps the spring latch nice and straight, and what's really cool about Maxace is that they generally do a good job of sort of balancing out the amount of titanium that is used in the latch. And also, the latch is made of titanium. That's the other problem that a lot of people do, is that they will make a latch out of something like stainless steel, which is extremely heavy. And then, like, what are you going to do, right? You're going to have a heavy thing on one handle and not on the other. So I don't know why you would make the entire balisong out of titanium and then not do that for the latch, but whatever, that's just me. But yeah, today I wanted to ask you guys a question, and that question is, now that I'm sort of past all of that product release stuff, what kind of videos do you want me to make? I have some ideas of things I want to talk about. For instance, one of the things I really want to talk about is anime. I've been watching a lot of anime recently, and I'd like to talk a bit about anime. Jujutsu Kaisen is a great example of one that I really want to talk about. I want to talk about Jujutsu Kaisen and how cool it is and like the implications it has for a lot of cool stuff. I want to talk about all sorts of stuff that I've been enjoying. Music is another one. I'd really love to talk to you guys more about music. I really like getting to do that and share my opinions on what I enjoy musically, what I don't enjoy, the thoughts that I have on albums and songs. I'd like to talk more about that. But yeah, I'd also just like to know, what do you guys want to hear about? Like, what kind of stuff could I talk about that would interest you, engage you? Is there anything that you want to hear my opinions on? Is there anything you don't want me to talk about? I think that's the other half of this question. Like, what kind of stuff annoys you when I talk about it, or do you think would annoy you if I did talk about it? So yeah, mull that over in your head and let me know. I would really appreciate that sort of feedback, because, you know, if I'm trying to make this channel happen more often and be more poppin', then that's the kind of feedback that I desire, and that's what I need. Oh, I think I just saw a bird down in the woods. Whoa. So anywho, yeah, I think that's pretty much it for this one. It was mostly just I wanted to talk a little bit, tell you about the Apostle, and also tell you guys about the ideas that I'm kind of working with this channel, and see what ideas you guys have to improve this stuff and make it better. So yeah, let me know. This is a relatively short one, but at the same time, I'm very thankful that you guys are watching, and I do try to read I want to be clear. I do try to read the comments on these videos, especially. On our main channel, I do read some of the comments, but the videos, when they do well, the comments are just impossible to keep up with, especially for me and Brandon, who are literally just two people. We do our best anytime that there's like a genuine question to like be there and respond to it, but it's just difficult due to the level of viewership that we have. But with this channel and channels like this, they inherently have less going on, and therefore I think are easier for people to kind of connect with, and I like that. So yeah, let me know what you think, and I will be reading the comments and responding. You know, you'll find in the comment sections to most of my videos that I've gone through and hearted like a ton of the comments and reply to questions when people ask them and stuff like that. So yeah, all right, let me know your thoughts. Thanks for watching. Peace.